Hello my friends and welcome to a new video for Infinity Kingdom. This is Pyakia from server 49 and as you see here it's 5th of July and this is before the update by one day. We are expecting the update as the patch notes said. We are expecting it after like 12 hours or something like that because it's going to be in the early morning of 6th of July. So my preparation for the update, as you see here, you can see I have tons of stones over iron and wood and food because I kept taking stones from Wishing of the Fountain for the last month or 40 days because stones is going to be the most valuable resource you are going to need because every barracks, every castle upgrade, every wall, every training ground level, every academy level will need more stone than iron or wood. You will need tons of stones. Even though I have some resources in my backpack, they are not enough. And I keep storing resources till I can't take any more resources. And I'm going to show you how I restored more resources than I need. First of all, I used my lord talent that increasing the resources, even though I used 4 out of 5, but I recommend that you use 5 out of 5 of this talent but I need some of them for the military, so I just was okay with the less 5%. I prefer you fill your storage with the talent 5 out of 5, even though if you need the military, after you finish filling your warehouse, now you can switch to the military. So now you are going to have increased for the amount of resources that's stored here. But after you switch to the military talent, you will keep the extra resources. It will be same as using some resources from the backpack. So I kept overloading resources, but I kept my warehouse talent 4 out of 5. And one more thing for the resources, please fill your training ground to the maximum because you are going to need every type of resource. So don't distract yourself upgrading new barracks or new level of barracks and castle levels while you have empty training ground. So you are going to need resources to train troops. As you see here, I can't even train one single troop because I filled my training ground. The last thing I did before farming dead castles to get resources, and I'm going to talk about that. Sorry, it's not forging, it's transmuting. I transmuted 99 of the legendary material for the artifacts, for legendary artifacts. As we know, we have like some element for the green artifacts and for the blue artifacts, for the elite and epic artifacts, and we got brand new epic, above epic, it's legendary artifacts, and you need legendary materials to craft these artifacts. So transmuting epic materials was expensive and transmuting legendary materials are hell expensive. So I made 99 sacrifices of my resources like this, and it costed me a lot since this one here takes more wood and iron and stone and takes less food. So this was the maximum amount of wood be taken, and I took all of these materials or the resources required for these materials for the legendary material. Why I did this even though I don't need them? Because when canceling this, I'm going to get 80% of these resources to my backpack again, or to my warehouse, not the backpack. It's going to be resources to the warehouse immediately. It will be 80% of what I spent. So if you did this to your legendary artifacts, it will take around 200 million of stones, and you're going to lose 40 million of stones. Instead, you will get 160 million of stones. Of course, you need to make sacrifices to fill your warehouse after you empty the resources here. So over these resources here, I have a couple of resources restored in this warehouse transmuting resources. I'm going to cancel these resources after I spend these resources I have here, after the update immediately, because I won't rush my buildings, my barracks, my castle, and my new tiers of troops for tier 8, and I need tons of resources for doing this. And after the update, it will be a war over the dead castles. What are the dead castles? It's players played in the past and left the game and left the castles like this. You can attack this castle and you can search for the castles above level 30 or 35, and we have even castles level 50 that their players, we are missing them even though they don't play with us and they are not helping us taking KVK or winning IBEL. They are helping us with the resources that's stored in these castles. So thank you for playing in the past. Even though you are not helping us with some events, you are giving us tons of resources. Where the resources you are getting from, you are attacking the castles to get the resources that's stored here, because when you attack the castles multiple times, the warehouse storage be empty. So when you empty the warehouse storage, you keep waiting for these dead castles to production speed or the production fill the tiles from here, and when you attack it, you get the resources. I kept attacking the castles till I can't take any more resources. I kept throwing some resources here because I was taking some other resources. So I was taking here, I was throwing food resources and kept taking other resources like stone, iron, food. And when I had my last attack, I found out that all my resources have been thrown. So now I knew that my warehouse is at maximum level. So now I can't hold any more resources. I'm going to have the production speed to fill all of these mines. Just wait for the update, and hype to use all of these tons of resources, over 1 billion stone. Even though I have tons of stone here stored in my backpack, I have enough to play this event or play after the update. I just wish if it was set expansion or King of the Hill 4th day or 4th stage, because it would be a waste using lots of speed ups and these tons of resources just for the castle rush. So that's it for my preparation for the update. It's going to be after a couple of hours, so you are going to expect to see this video so soon. Thank you for watching. I'm going to just publish this video as soon as possible, just to help you if you're not saving resources in the correctly method. You are going to make sure that you this video is going to find you well. Thank you for watching and see you soon.